Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Spending Time avec Severina. Salut les gars, bienvenue sur ma chaîne, bienvenue pour passer le temps avec Severina. If this is your first time stopping by, this is Severina. I am Severina, je suis Severina. Welcome to my channel, you guys. As I promised, I've been consistent in 3 weeks. Yes guys, as I told you, this year is going to be videos upon videos upon videos, bangers upon bangers upon bangers, because it's 2024 and we are not growing for anybody, not even for ourselves, because that spirit of inconsistency, you go leave this body. Anyways guys, thank you so much for keeping up with me. Welcome back to this channel, and today we are up with a story time. Because you guys, you know what, this small life I've lived, I have stories to tell. I have stories to tell you guys. Okay, but today's story, is stemmed from a conversation I was having with a colleague this morning, and I was just like, "Wait, listen, I have a story about this thing." Okay, so this morning, I don't talk about my company here, but I work for an international company. And I was on our France website looking, because I usually go there, and I saw an offer that was really nice. I was telling my colleague, listen, like, if this thing happen, like if he offer this in Ghana, it would be nice. And he tells me, listen, we can't offer this in Ghana because our people don't have integrity. And I was like, you talk true. That is true. Because if you try this in this country, our partner will go bankrupt. Okay? And he was like, you do know that you can't lend money to people in this country. You know that, right? I was like, oh yeah, actually, this is a country where when you lend somebody money, let's leave strangers. When you lend your friend money, you're going to lose that money and the friendship. Ghana is that place. Okay, and then as we're having that conversation, I remember I have a story about this particular incident. So let me tell you guys the story. Okay, so we're gonna go way back to 2017. Back in 2017, that was when I first went back to school, and I chose a private uni. Why? Because it was closer to my job at the time, and I just wanted something that would be easier for me to do, something that will not stress me. So I picked a private uni. At that time I have a video on this channel, I think, about explaining everything about that school and why I had to stop. If you want all that story, go back and watch my video. If not, you can request for me to make a full video about what happened about that school. We're not going to go into detail of those things, but this story is about a schoolmate I had in that school. So when I went to that school, I was doing business, and in business class, I was the only babe. I was the only girl in the weekend school, because we had weekend and regular, and I was doing weekend. Of course, I'm working, so I was the only babe in the business class in weekend school. And then the IT class in weekend school, there was another girl there. She was also the only babe. Her name was Forgive. Yeah, Forgive was there. I was in the business class. And the business class, the other guys, I think there were about 4, 5, 6 guys in my class. And me and one of those guys, we actually bonded. You know how, like, you have that, I've always been in a class with boys, okay? I did science, and I was always the only girl. So I'm used to, like, bonding easy with guys. I can bond with guys. It's nothing romantic, just like platonic friendship. So me and this guy became really cool. Like, we call each other around, like, anything. Are you in school? This. Do you have a do you have this? Like, anything at all. That's like my go-to person, right? So second year, first semester, your girl has to drop out. I was at home minding my business, blah blah blah. This guy calls me. Okay. This guy calls me, say, I'm short of school fees. I need help. I need about 800 cedis. And this is January. This is early January, because if you know the old, school system, not the one after COVID, the old school system, second semester starts in January and ends in May, somewhere there. So this is early January. Dude calls me, says, I need about 800. Our fees at that time was 3K per semester, not for the year, per semester. So I was like, okay, 800, I can afford that. And I'm like, okay, when are you paying me? I didn't even ask. He told me, I need 800. I'll get it back to you by the end of the month. End of the month, we are in January. So, end of January. So I was like, yeah, cool. Like, and that's what I was thinking. I have this money. I will not miss it that much. By end of January, I get my money back. Cool. This is my good friend. I give this boy the money. That's how I didn't even ask, because at that time I was not. Let's be honest. I didn't need the money at that time, so I just went by living my life thinking, dude, just pay me my money. That's how we go to May. Money has still not come. The person has not even chatted me to be like, yo, like, I owe you this, and like, listen, I'm working on it. Nothing. Now, May, June, that's when like I was having other interests in other schools. So I chatted up the guy saying, listen, remember my money, right? I'm planning to go back to school. So can I get my money back? Dude was like, this is 2019. This whole thing happened in 2019. Guys, dude asked me, when do you need to pay for this fees? And I'm like, okay, we are in June, July at that point. I told dude, I think September or August. I know I told him earlier than the date, so that like I don't want to be stranded. The time comes, let's say I told him Monday, right? Friday, I'm chatting up guys. I said, I'm chatting on the dude like, yo, I need to pay this money by Monday. And the money I'm paying it in Sefa. So I need to get the money so I can change to Sefa. Dude is like, yeah, I know I'll get it to you before Monday. This is Friday. And this is like months after I've given this dude money that told me 1 month he'll pay me. No worries. Saturday, nothing. Sunday, nothing. On the Monday, I called this guy, nothing. I was like, okay. The actual time even came. I didn't, like, to be honest, I could afford whatever I was doing. I went by my life, did whatever I need to do, right? Till today, that money, I don't have it. But that's not where the cocoa is. The cocoa is, after that time, I just let it go. Because at that point, I was upset. I felt angry. I felt disappointed. I felt lied to. Because he's not the only person that I borrowed money to that I've not gotten. Let's be honest. He's not the only one. But it's that person that I just didn't expect that from him, right? So, 2020 comes. COVID comes. That was the time that I was still working. Because of the work I was in at that time. We didn't participate in lockdown. I was still working. But we were not working as much as the usual time. So I had more time on like at home, being on social media. That's how I saw on someone's status. Something that said, it's only in Ghana that you lend a friend money and you end up losing the money and the friendship. I was like, yo, somebody is preaching to me. Somebody is talking to me. As I saw this thing, I'm like, okay, this resonates with me. So I posted it on my status. Could you believe that this dude that owes me money had the audacity, the effrontery to read that on my status and now tell me, are you talking about me? Hey. So, upon you owing me money, you now have the audacity to question whatever I post on my story. I just replied and I said, if the shoe fits, wear it. After that, I blocked dude, deleted his number, went by my life. Guys, you would think this thing will be over because I've forgotten about the money. I have forgotten about the money. I've moved on trying to live my life because he's not the first one, but he will be the last. Because since after him, if anyone asks me, lend me 2,000, lend me 10,000, I tell them, listen, I have 50 cedis. I dash you. Go. I don't want it back. That's how my life is now. I know they lend money again. Don't come and borrow from me. I don't have. So I was minding my business. So that's how this end of 2023, just last year, I was going to work. My phone now rings. I don't know the number. I don't pick. Hello, hi. This is your schoolmate. So and so. He says his own name, and I was like, because I was still not getting who. Then he goes, oh, the one that owes you 800. Hey, I've seen Shege in this life. So you know you owe me money. All these years, 4 years have come. You're not reminding me, the one that owes me money. Okay now. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, he's calling because he's getting married and he would like to invite me to his wedding. I don't know if they've written full on my forehead or I don't know. So you are calling me not because you want to pay me my money, but because you are doing wedding. You want to invite me to your wedding. After you scatter this friendship up with money that you have borrowed, you have not paid. I lend you money. It's okay. I just said okay, and I hung up. This guy WhatsApped me his wedding invitation. Well, I did not go. I just called the guy, like the person I know who gave me the number, that listen, next time you want to give my number to somebody, just warn me before. This guy owes me money. And even upon that, as he called me, he still reminded me that he's the one who owed me money. The thing paid me. It paid me. I'm not even gonna lie. Because like it's something I've forgotten. It's the money I've forgotten. I know I've lost. Like, but to now come and call me years later to invite me to your wedding. And before doing that, you remind me that you owe me money. Okay. Okay. But yeah, like guys, I just decided to tell you guys this story because like today it crossed my mind. I'm like, yeah, like this guy just used me to, do his own thing. But it's okay. But let me tell you, it's only in Ghana that you lend a friend money and you end up losing that money and the whole friendship. So as you are going, don't be lending people money. Don't be lending people money. If someone asks you, borrow me 2K. If you have 50 Ghana, dash that person. Let them go. Don't borrow. You come and tell me. I'm warning you guys. Don't borrow. Okay? Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for spending time with me. And as I promised, this year is going to be videos upon videos upon videos. Look out on this channel every Saturday. Before Saturday ends, you'll get a video from me to you. Because why not? Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.